All right. Stretch back your legs. And fronts. Balance. Our first exercise has balance in it, so it's scary. It's not scary, but it's balance. There she is. Okay, other side. Oof, this one's tight. And grab behind the back, lift those shoulders. And pull that right arm over. Other side. All right, I'm just gonna take this off now because I know I'm gonna get warm. Okay, so we're gonna start first with like a 15-pound hand weight, whatever you want to start with. What we're doing with it is you're putting it in your right hand, you're stepping back left into a reverse lunge, going under the knee and then knee lifting, okay? And we're going to alternate. Yeah, we're gonna alternate that. So then you'll do it other side and then knee lift. So yeah, we're gonna do some lunges. So if you wanna watch your Achilles on that reverse lunge, Wendy, just set your foot back maybe and just bend just don't lift it up. You won't be getting a giant lunge, but you also won't be pulling really hard on that Achilles. It's up to you and where you're at with that recovery on that Achilles. Okay, so grab a 15 or 12, whatever you want anyway. All my stuff's here. Okay, so right hand, we're gonna alternate. So I'll go kind of side view so you can see what the heck's really going on here. You'll knee lift out of each one, starting with the weight in your right hand. So you're gonna be stepping back left, and then knee lifting, and then other side. It's kind of weird. So there's 2. 3, just go back with the opposite knee. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. So you have to get it to the other hand without switching hands. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Let's do 20. That's 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. Okay, so for what we're gonna do for our first arm is a row, but wide row. So wide row just means your palms face the back wall and you're kind of like a scarecrow. Okay, so you pull those elbows back like this. So just grab the other 15. And we're gonna do 16 of those. You can grab 20s if you want, whatever you want to grab for these, okay? Okay, so 16 palms back rows, which make them wide. Ready, and 1, 2, bringing those shoulder blades to the spine, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, good. So set that down. Check your heart rate. Are those the same? One feels like a 20. They're the same. Okay, and then we're gonna do it again. So hopefully you've gotten down that what I have to do for me is whatever hand it's in, I have to go under that leg to get it to the other hand, right? Yeah. So the leg by the hand it's in stays forward. It's confusing, I know, but it kind of makes you think. I want the match to this 15 because it's driving me crazy. Okay, so we're gonna do that one again, by the way. So we're gonna start in the right hand. We're doing 20 again. So you're gonna step back left because it's in the right hand. Ready, and under. Knee lift. 1, 2, down and under. You do lean forward a little bit on these. 3, you kind of have to. Just keep your chins up. 4, 5, 6, down and under. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 16, 17, 18, way far forward, 19, and 20. Okay, good job. So we're gonna pick up that other piece and we're gonna do those wide rows back. So, you know, rows, you're squeezing those shoulder blades to the spine, same thing, it's just wider. Wider span here. Alrighty. 16 of these. So you're gonna bend your knees and you're gonna lean forward. Ready, and pull 1. Back 2. Still around the waist area. 3 is where you're pulling them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, one more, 16. Whew, awesome. Okay, go ahead and set those down. And breathe. Okay. Moving on. Okay, so this next one, even though we're doing some squat curtsies in Wednesday's workout, I already know this, I think. I might have changed it already. But anyway, you're gonna use one heavier weight for this, like 120 if you have it. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold it and you're gonna go into deep squat curtsy. So you're gonna go squat and then a curtsy. And then center squat, and then the other side, deep curtsy. So normally we do it a little bit less because we're usually doing it in cardio. This one is different. We're doing full motions of it. Except for, like Wendy, for you, again, a curtsy is, you know, a foot up. So you can always just do center squats, a lot of them, if you want. Or if you want to do a curtsy, you can step over and keep your foot on the ground and bend that knee and the back knee a little bit. Same as these other lunges. We have quite a few lunges today, to be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a 20. And we're alternating this for 16. Alternating the curtsy. Center squat. So, up here. All right, so down and 1. And down, 2. We might make this 22. 3. Center. 4. Center. 5. You guys keep going. I'm gonna check something. 6. 7. Oops. 8. Okay. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 16's plenty. 14. 15. And center. 16. Okay, especially if you have a 20. That is plenty. All right, so now for the arm, I'm getting my fan on. You're gonna need a ball. Should have told you that in case you have to go somewhere to get it. We're doing skull crushers with a 15. What you're gonna do with your skull crusher, you're gonna lay down and you're gonna go back. You're gonna go pulse, pulse, extension. And that's gonna count as 1, okay? And we're gonna do 16, at least on the first one. So I'll show you. So you go back to your back of the skull, pulse, pulse, down and extension 1. So it's pulse, pulse, you have to go down again. And then that's a full extension. So it's really 3 times back and up at the end. We're gonna try 16. We're gonna do 16. Everyone else did 16. We can do it. So you're a tabletop in front. So you don't want your hips down. You want them tabletopped. And arms straight up. When you do get to a full extension, you don't want to see the weight. Ready, and pulse, pulse, down extension 1. Pulse, pulse, down extension 2. Down in 3. And 4. 5. And up 6. Up 7. Up 8. 9. 10. 11. Should be feeling it in your triceps about now. 12. And 13. And 14. And 15. Down, 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 up 16. Okay, awesome job. So skull crushers are a little different than your overhead tricep because you're gonna feel it in your shoulders as well and a little bit in the very top part of your abs because you're so far back. You know, there's a pull there. All right, grab a drink. Check your heart rate. No, it's not very high. And we are gonna get on back to the squat curtsy with that super heavy weight. I mean, I feel it in my triceps, that's for sure. Okay, so squat, curtsy, alternating, 16. Felt like plenty and I missed a couple. So, all right, ready and down. 1, probably because we're doing such deep squat from curtsies. 2, 3, 4, and down. 5, center, 6, center, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and center, 16. Oh my goodness. Phew. That'll raise your heart rate right up. Alrighty. Nice. Let's go ahead and go to that skull crusher. It's really hard to get that correct placement of the skull crusher. If you are feeling it too much in a shoulder, then pull them forward a little bit. Pull your elbows forward a little bit. If you're feeling it too much in a shoulder, you're either too far back or too far forward. So there's that happy medium place to feel it in your tricep. But you do feel it a little bit in the shoulders and in the top of your abs. They're not my favorite, that's why we don't do them very often, but sometimes. Okay, head and shoulders supported, tabletop position. Arms are up, and here we go, the back of the skull. Pulse, pulse, down, up, 1. Pulse, pulse, and 2. Pulse, up, 3. Down and up for 4. And 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Down and up, 12. Ooh, burning. Down and up, 13. 14. And up, 15. And down and up, 16. Oh yeah, I felt that everywhere, which is good. Okay, awesome. So next up, we have an inner thigh drop. So this one we sometimes do on a cardio day, but today we're doing it a little slower. And so what I want to say is I want you to be mindful of your back here and use either 12s or 10s, depending on how you feel. So you're holding your 2 weights, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep your head and shoulders up, step across, and drop that weight down in front of the right foot. Drop the left, and then go back and pick them up, okay? Here's the thing that has been happening so far today. People are stepping down and grabbing with the same side. You need to go across to pick it up. The reason you're going across is to get the deeper pull in the inner thigh. Okay, watch your knee placement. For how deep you're going, you still need this knee behind the toe, which means you have to push your hips out further behind you, okay? So start with 12s, and then if you start feeling it in your back for some reason, you can switch to 10s. So, figure out what's what here. All right, so what we're doing is drop and picking up for 8. We'll see how long that takes though. I feel like it took a long time this morning.